Hello everyone. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Hi Rita. I know Sherry's on. As you guys hop on, if you can give the video a thumbs up. Hello Yadira. Am I saying your name right? Yadira? Or is it Yadira? Tell me if it's an E sound or an I sound. There's Lisa. Sue, Jackie. Fran. Awesome. Well, we'll just say hello to people for a few minutes till it's officially time to start. Give people a few minutes to get the notification and log on. Remember to do a thumbs up if you will be so kind as you get on the video. You might have to close the chat to see where you can do the thumbs up to like the video. All right. Hope everyone is having a great night, a great week so far. Marty, yeah, things are good. Except for the weather. It's still cold and rainy here. I'm ready for spring. Hello, Beck. Julie, Kim. Who'd I miss? Kelly. Yay, I'm so glad that a few of you at least are excited about Thursday nights. I know lives are not for everyone. Thanks, Amy. Hi, Donna. You're not late. It's not 9 yet. Well, it's 9 right now. Awesome. So glad you are all here. As you hop on, if you will go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, then YouTube will remind people that maybe have been here before that we're starting, and so then they will hop on. And I feel like I'm a little scattered, a little ADHD going on tonight. I have so many things that I want to remember to tell you about, and some things I want to show you. Yeah, so are any of you here for the first time on one of my Magnolia craft and chat with me's? Let me know in the comments if this is your first live that you've caught. Not like a Sunday premiere, because those aren't officially live. Like this, I'm actually live doing this. Oh, thanks, Marty. This is We the Kingdom, one of my favorite Christian bands. We do a lot of their songs at church. My daughter and I went to their concert, I think it was like September or something, with Zach Williams and Kane, who we love as well. So yeah, it's a long sleeve tee. It's thin, but it's long sleeve, and I needed the extra layer tonight. So awesome. We've got a bunch of you that this is your first live. Very good. If you close the chat just for a second and can like the video, that lets YouTube know that we're doing something fun here. And then also, as you participate in the chat, YouTube, I don't know everything about YouTube algorithms, but I know that then they see it and they'll show it to more people. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and can see okay. You can see a little bit of my organization and mess behind me. But if we have not met, my name is Cindy, and my YouTube channel where you are is Monarch Mom DIY. Rhonda's asking about Craft Club, so why don't we just start talking right about Craft Club? If you sign up for Craft Club, You do not need to reorder each month. It is an automatic monthly shipment. They do ask that you do a minimum of 3 months, and then if you decide it's not for you and want to cancel, then you can contact customer service and cancel. But once you've joined, you do not need to sign up. Oh, you lost your sister as in she passed away? I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Oh. I'm wondering, was she sick for a long time or was it a sudden thing? I'd be interested to know. Okay, so since Rhonda asked about Craft Club, I will show you what this month's Craft Club, if you are not already a member of my Craft Club, this is the April Craft Club kit. Now, all I have to show you right now is a picture because mine is still on its way. But next Thursday, I am sure I will have it and I will make this for you live. So all the Craft Club kits are $19.99 with a flat $5 shipping. This is the April kit. This is the first time they've done tea towels. A beautiful yellow one and then a white with yellow stripes. This exclusive 2 stencil sheet. So this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet. So these are, what would that be? 5.5 by 8.5 size stencils. You get a sample of the black ink and you get a squeegee. So all the Craft Club kits are all inclusive. In other words, you have everything you need in the kit. You don't need to have any other supplies. So these are great to give as gifts and they are great to start using Magnolia stencils because then you will have ink left over. You will be able to use this stencil many, many times as long as you clean it and take care of it. And I will tell you how to do that as well. So if you have not joined Craft Club and you want to, this is the kit that you would get if you go to my link and sign up on Craft Club enrollment tonight. Now, last month in March was the banner. I have a picture of it on my Monarch Mom DIY Facebook group. I can't show it to you because it's actually hanging out by my mantle. The February kit was this super cute Easter beaded garland. You got the pink tag. The stencil you got was the Easter minis. So it actually had this and 11 other little mini stencil images, and you got the purple pansy chalk paste. And I didn't even use all the beads. There were way more beads than this. So this was, what did I say, February. The January Craft Club kit was a 5x7 board that stands up. It's nice and thick. And this super cute Loads of Love truck. And you had the black chalk paste and the fuchsia pink. So, and then on the back side, this was an unfinished wood. I painted mine black and I did a spring truck on the other side. But I'm going to show you tonight, this was a suggestion from another creator who has joined my team to show you how easy it is to clean this off. Because this is chalk paste. So if I get this wet, I should be able to wipe it off, and I'm going to do a different stenciled image on this for you. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And then the December kit, which was my first month in the Craft Club, was the magnetic banner with the "Today is a good day to have a good day" stencil. And for this one, you got ink because you're on fabric, so you got the fuchsia and the black ink. All right. So that is what Craft Club is all about. You are welcome. No, you can't get past kits. February, for instance, I think it was this one sold out. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one sold out super fast. So it's kind of like and that was the first time that the Easter or the spring minis were available. They did release them a month or two later. Like now they come in the creator enrollment kit, but usually the stencil that is in the Craft Club kit is not one that is available to purchase. Like this stencil is not available to purchase. It might be later on, like in May or June, but you don't know, because like this one from December, this today is a good day to have a good day. This stencil still has not come out as one that you can purchase just by itself. So yeah, that's kind of the exclusive part about Craft Club too. Yeah, I know I'm missing a lot of comments from Tita, and I want to go back and read those after. So please don't think I'm ignoring you. I want to go back and read that about your sister and share that with you. So that is Craft Club. Since I did mention the creator kit, how the spring minis were part of that, this is our current creator kit, except for the spring minis are instead of these farm ones. Do you need to cover with a chalk sign? Not if you use, so her question was, do you need to put something on this before you chalk it? This is a chalkboard surface, a white one, so it's already not porous. You can chalk right on this, and I'm going to show you how you can take it off. Now this side, and a project I'm going to show you in a little bit, was unfinished wood. I painted it, which does a pretty good job of sealing it, but if I wanted to be able to remove this easily, I would spray like a clear matte spray over it, or do Mod Podge or something to for sure seal the background, and then I'd be able to clean this off. I saw a question. Nope. Oopsie daisy DIYs and more. We are just at the beginning answering questions about Craft Club, so you are good. Julie, if you signed up April 7th for Craft Club, that is when you'll get billed, and then it usually takes 2 or 3 days maybe for it to ship. Next month, May, it will bill on the 7th, same time. So whenever you signed up is when it will bill and ship. So basically 30 days, you know, every 30 days you'll get billed and it'll ship out. I don't know what's in the new creator kit, but I know the new creator kit is going to be May 2nd. I know they were thinking maybe middle of April, but there's a bunch of stuff releasing May 2nd, a new catalog, a new creator kit. So I don't know yet what is in it. This is still the one currently, except this is the spring minis instead of the farm minis. No worries, Kim. You come back whenever. We'll be here on YouTube for all time now, once this is recorded. Okay? Any other questions about Craft Club or the creator kit? Oh, I didn't say, I think I said Craft Club is $19.99 each month, plus $5 flat shipping. And then the creator enrollment kit is $69. You get well over, I think it's close to $200 worth of surfaces and medium and stencils and squeegees and an apron and the catalogs, whatever the current catalogs are at the time. There are no minimum sales. That's usually what people asked. No minimum sales. You get a 35% discount on your purchases. You make 25% on purchases people make on your website. You do not automatically get the new catalogs. You can add those to whenever your next order is, Sherry. They're like $2. They're pretty inexpensive. And the catalogs are always available digitally on my website. So you don't have to have a paper catalog, but if you're like me, I like to have one that I can show. All right, so that was Craft Club. That was the creator enrollment kit, unless you have other questions. Before I forget, I wanted to show you the completed project of a couple things, 3 things that I did pieces of in last week's live. Does that sound good? Do you guys even remember what I started, what I showed you in the live last week? Hi, Francine. Who remembers what I worked on? Anybody? Sunflower, very good. There were 2 sunflowers, I think. Did I start this one last week? So this is a thrift store frame, I did these are 5-gallon paint sticks, so the thicker ones. And I painted this in Maze, Waverly chalk paint. And then I sprayed it with clear spray, and then I stenciled this really pretty image with our black chalk paste. In a field of roses, she is a sunflower. I just went with simple white frame, yellow background, black chalk paste. And then I did go ahead and paint the entire back black because this will be one that I sell in my craft show. So that was one of the projects I believe I started last week. Did I show you guys this one last week? Somebody tell me. Oh, Sarah, I didn't? Well, this was something I was also working on for the craft show with one of my new stencils. So there you go. This one's called, I don't know the official name of it, but if you look up sunflower on my website, you'll find this stencil. It is a 8.5 by 11 stencil. All right. Another one I believe I showed last week was Joy Comes in the Morning. This is a frame. It was like a brown color. I painted it with black Waverly chalk paint. I distressed it. I sprayed it with a clear matte spray. The back of this one is 1-gallon paint sticks that I painted white, and then I used, I think this is called azure and orange and black. And I have not finished the back of this one yet. I will if I have time, but I figure it's the back, you know. So this one will be in my craft show as well. And then I think this is the one maybe you were talking about. What do you guys think of how this turned out? All I was able to do last week was just this one sunflower. And I had cut my stencil because it's very large. It's a 12 by 18. It was like this big. So I made 3 pieces. Just 2 pieces, I think. I had this, and then I had the saying with the bee. But I did this in 3 steps. So I did the yellow and the green for the sunflower. Let me say first, I did spray this with a clear matte spray before I did the sunflower. And then I did the words, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine, in white. It did have to overlap the sunflower a little bit, but it didn't bother me. I really love it. And then the little bee I just did down here to kind of fill in this space. And then once it was dry, I did spray the whole thing again with clear matte spray. Okay? So that one is going in my craft show as well. Those were the 3 finished products that I started last week that I wanted to show you. Any questions about those 3 items? I think I decided, I think I was going to do this one for $25. And I think this one was going to be like 12 or 15, and this one was going to be 18. So, but I only have 1 of each, so hopefully they'll go fast. All right. I know, I love sunflowers too. All right, so those were the projects I was going to show you from last week. I also did get a package, a shipment from Magnolia today. Would you like to see some of the new stencils and items that I got? I will show you. Oh, these boxes are so big. All right, let's see. So not necessarily everything in here is brand new, but it is new to me. Or I will tell you if it's me ordering it again. All right, so I got some more of these pendant banners. These are the smaller size though. Let me show you this. This says it's 7 inches by 8 inches. These are only a few dollars. And I just love them. I think they're so fun. Look at how cute. And it's got a really nice thick wooden dowel. And then it's got the white rope already with the slip knots. So you just put it on the end of the dowel and slide it down. So these are super cute. I know I'm gonna make a couple more sunflower things, but I'll probably iron it first. But these are really great quality. Like I said, they're 7 by 8 inches and they're like 3 something, I think. Really inexpensive. So I got 2 of those so I can make some more things. I also got a couple more of these 10-inch by 10-inch black chalkboards. They're 2-sided. I think a week or 2 ago I tried doing the wreath one, but my green was kind of dried out, so it peeled up a little bit when I pulled the stencil. But it even comes with a jute twine, and it's got the 2 holes in the top. 2 more of these, so I'm sure you'll be seeing these in future projects. No worries, Yvonne. All right, and then I got 2 of our round 12-inch MDF circle. You're actually going to see me use one of these tonight. I'm weird. I like the smell of wood and MDF. And then how many of you remember this shape? Maybe there's enough of you new that I can pull it out. Do you remember the flowers with the bloom where you were planted? You could do it this way or this way. I got 2 more of this shape. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. Here we go. Remember this? This was in one of my first lives, I think. So I used this stencil in all white. This is azure. Agave. I keep saying azure. Agave Waverly chalk paint, and then I built with just some tumbling tower blocks and a couple paint sticks. I made like a little flower box, and then these are just stuck in here. They're not even glued. But I really like this size and this shape. I still have to drill the holes to be able to hang it, but I liked that shape. And this plaque was actually out of stock for a little while, so as soon as it was back in stock, I made sure I got a couple more of those. Not sure yet what project I'll do, but wanted to have those. All right, let's get to the stencils. They're kind of at the bottom now. One thing I love about Magnolia, I mean, I love so many things about Magnolia, but I love just the variety of the stencils. Oh, I'll tell you what this is. This is an ink mat. This I got, you don't have to have this, but I got this for when I make my tea towels. It's just real thin, and you just put it under whatever you're inking. Ooh, I'm shaking. And anyway, keeps it clean. All right, here's one. Hello Spring. This was a new one that some of you said you wanted to see me use, and I'm actually gonna use that one tonight. It is 10 by 10 inches. So it's the same size as the Always Be Kind with the bee that I showed a week or 2 ago. I love this one. This is 12 by 18. It's called Life Rules. Be kind, have faith, speak truth, show grace, stay humble, be honest, love others. I was very excited to get this one. That's going to go on a big sign. All right, next, the Be Kind quads. So we have a handful of stencils that are like this that are called quads. There are the home quads, the Be Kind quads, just meaning 4, the Christian Love quads, and I think there's one like the Proverbs 31 woman. So they're all, so this sheet is 12 by 12, so each of these stencils is 6 inches square, and I don't know if I can grab it, but we have kind of like this one that came with this kit. This is 5 by 7. We have one that's square, And it perfectly fits these quad stencils. So these are super fun. These make a fun class too if you have a group of friends that want to get together, and you can just get the one stencil that has 4 different ones by the surface, or maybe another surface that you find at Target, Bullseye's Playground, or Dollar Tree, and you can make some really fun things. All right, this is a all-over pattern called Ornamental Pattern. It's 15 inches square. I saw this used in a video and I thought it looked really elegant. Especially they used a black background and did this in white, and it just looked really, really pretty. So I got that one. And then a couple more. These are the size of the B ones that are coming in the April kit with the tea towels. These are called Season Everything. So I got these 2 sets also with the thought of making more tea towels, but probably just plain white ones. So Baked with Love, Season Everything with Love. These would be really cute with like black and red ink. And then this one is called Bless Our Home. Bless Our Home with Love and Laughter. And in this kitchen, we make messes and memories. Hi, Karen. I don't have catalogs. I mean, my website has catalogs that you can order, or you can look at it digitally online. Like actually flip through the catalog, but in a digital version. I don't have catalogs, and one of the reasons I don't keep catalogs on hand, one is postage, but also they are coming out with new ones all the time. I feel like just since I joined Magnolia in October, there have been two big catalogs and then the annual catalog. So May 2nd, there's going to be a new like annual catalog. And I think in the summer then, maybe June, there will be a new seasonal one. So that's all my stuff I ordered. And I've actually placed another order since that order that should be coming fairly soon. There were 2 new stencils that came out yesterday. One was a Mother's Day one, and one was a graduation one. So I don't know if you know, I have 2 kiddos graduating this year, one from college and one from high school. And so that was awesome. And also it's adjustable, so you can do it for 2022 or 2023. I like that they also had a 3 in there, so you could use it for both years. And then some other things. But Karen, send me an email and I will, how do I join what? My website is in the description box of this video. And let me see if I can link it right here. But what are you wanting to join? Tell me more specifically. We have so many ways you can join with Magnolia. It's awesome. And I just found out, because another one of my creators, I think Lisa, you're on here, was asking me how many creators are there with Magnolia, because it's a pretty new company. It's only a couple years old. We only have in the whole country about 3,200 to 3,300 creators. So there is a lot of room to grow. And it's great because there's my link again. Hopefully you can click on that and find what you're looking for, Karen. I am in Michigan. I am in West Michigan. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, we have about 50 creators on our team, and we're always looking for more people that want to join us and have fun and either just get your product at a discount or grow a business. Teach people how easy it is to be crafty. All right. Next, I'm going to keep moving, but if you guys ask questions, hopefully we can get those answered. Grab me a couple paper towels here. I want to show you, so I made this. This was the January kit. So this chalk paste has been on here for a while. I'm actually a little nervous to try and clean this off, especially because the background's white and I used black chalk paste. So this is going to be a test. Rita, yes. A lot of the stencils will carry over and then they'll add new ones. Okay. All right, so I have this little mister. It's a water mister. I use distilled water in here, and I use this to add water to my chalk paste if it starts to get dried out. It's not paint, so you just reconstitute it with water. It's just better to use distilled. So, all right, I'm going to just spritz some water on here. I'm going to try to show you each step. Okay, so it's a little wet. Let me see here. That's one swipe. Remember, this chalk paste has been on here for a little while, since January. Here's my paper towel. Why do we want to use a medium that is not permanent? Can anyone tell me? I don't know if this black is going to come all the way off here. I have faith. Why would you want this to not be permanent? Oh yeah, it's going to take some work. Ooh, I'm shaking the whole camera. Well, I will tell you why, because then you can change out your decor seasonally without having to purchase a whole new sign. Okay, this is what it looks like now. The black might be a little difficult to get off of the white, but don't leave it on as long as I did. And I wonder if I let this water sit on here for a while, if it would come off. But what I might do is I might just paint over this. But I do think it's because I used white, or used black chalk paste on white. Oh, actually, if I scratch it, it comes off pretty good. Sorry, I'm totally shaking the camera. So this is what I have so far. I do have a stencil cleaner. It's in my bathroom. I don't think it's by the sink. That it looks like a magic eraser, but it doesn't have all the chemicals of a magic eraser. That you can scrub this a little bit more. But let's see if, do I have something? Oh, I know. I can start one of the new projects I was going to do tonight, and then I can wipe it off. That's the other thing I have done before on a live, that if I did something and I didn't like it, it wasn't quite right, you just spritz a little water on it and wipe it off, let your surface dry, and then just start over. What is a thief sponge? Oh, I think she meant the sponge. Yeah, I'm going to try to use the, it's just called a Stencil Cleaner. It's actually for getting the paste and ink off of your stencil. I'm going to use, so this was one of those 12-inch MDF rounds. I painted it with that same teal color that I love, called Agave. And then I did spray it with clear matte spray so that, because chalk paint, you know, if you wet it, it will come off. So I don't want this color to come off. I want this to stay. This is the natural color of it. I want this to stay, so I'm going to clear coat that and then put the stencil on. Okay, I'm going to first fuzz it. Oh, wait, first I have to write what it's called. And this is, you'll notice if you don't have these stencils yet, or if you do, this is a matte finish. That's right, Jan, so you can change it out. This is a matte finish, and we're going to write Hello Spring. And that's so after I clean my stencil and it dries, I can return it to the shiny side. Show you. You see how that's more shiny? That's where you want your adhesive part to go back on. All right. So we're going to peel this off. You do not want the sticky sides of your stencil to touch each other. If that did happen, I would just get it wet and gently peel them apart. Let me go down so you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna fuzz this stencil. If you don't have the tacky cloth, you can use a fuzzy shirt. You just want to get a little bit of lint on your stencil so it's not super duper sticky. And you only have to do this if you are, well, I'll just say you don't have to do this step if you are stenciling on fabric. Okay, if you're going to stencil on fabric, it's already going to be kind of fuzzed because of the fabric. So with a brand new stencil, we're going to do this a few times. And that is so that when we peel the stencil off of our surface, it's not going to stretch. Okay, we want to make it so that we can take it off fairly easily without stretching it. I have no clue, it just fell on the floor. Hopefully it wasn't something I needed. All right, I think that's good for now. Okay, and then, so this is a 10-inch round stencil, and the surface is 12 inches. So I'm just trying to make sure I have about the same amount of space all around. All right, so let me show you this. We've got the words that say Hello Spring. We've got some little butterflies. We've got some flowers. And then we've got like these swirlies. So I think what I'm going to do, just so it doesn't take me forever, is I'm going to do the words in one color. Oh, I don't know. I guess I can try to do the butterflies in one color and the flowers and then the rest. So see how that's a lot of things that are really close together. I'm going to grab my paintbrush squeegees. What is a paintbrush squeegee, you ask? Well, it looks like a paintbrush, but the end of it is one of our little rubber squeegees that we use for spreading our chalk paste or ink when you have lots of area like this. Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's going to come off easy. Okay, and then some of our squeegees, I cut them so that they're smaller like this. All right, I think for this project, I was thinking possibly yellow. This is pansy. It's kind of a dark purple. This is sugar plum. And this is a darker teal blue called azure. What color should I do? What do you think for the words? Trying to think here. I should have had this planned out. I think I want to do pink for the words. I think someone asked what the consistency of the paste should be. Let me show you. This is about right. It's kind of like a thicker frosting. But when I'm doing a project with a bunch of different colors like this, a little more liquidy is good because I need a little bit more time. You don't want your paste to dry while your stencil is still down, because then it might pull up some of the paste when you peel up the stencil. Does that make sense? But look at this. You don't need very much of this at all. You're going to press your paste into the mesh of the stencil. Sorry, it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. Remember, I'm trying to just do the letters. There's some little lines around some of the letters, so I'm going to do those too, but don't want to get the butterflies quite yet. How we doing? Yes, anything that has different colors you're wanting to do that are really close together, those paintbrush squeegees are really a game changer. All right, this G gets a little crazy here with the frou-frou tail. Another thing I've seen people do with stencils like this is they just do blobs of color, and then kind of like I did on my Easter garland, they just do blobs of color and then just kind of mix them a little bit together. All right, you know, I don't know. I don't know if that color is gonna look good with, what should we do yellow? Should we do the flowers yellow? Oh yeah, my yellow is still real pretty good here. Always make it a little more watery. Yes, this is all chalk paste, so it's temporary unless you spray over it with something like a clear matte spray. All right, flowers, here we go. I probably need to move a little faster. Flower. So remember, if I end up not liking what this looks like, I can just clean it off and do it again. Is that all the flowers? I think we need to do more things yellow. Do this one yellow. So if you have never stenciled and you want to try, I would suggest a DIY kit. That is kind of like the Craft Club kits, but it is a one-time purchase. So you're not committing to, you know, 3 months at least. And they're all different ones. There's ones with these rounds. There's the fabric banners. There are, what else? Just like the chalkboard signs. There's pillows, all sorts of stuff. All right, I think I'm gonna do the butterflies purple. Ooh, needs some water. Okay, so these don't go bad. They just, if you don't use them, they kind of just, you know, get a little more like a gel instead of the liquidy paste that we want. So we just add a little water back to it, stir it up, and we're good to go. All right. I'm sorry if I'm missing questions. Yeah, the DIY kits are awesome. So if you go to the website and then look at the categories, there is a category called DIY kits. I think that was a butterfly. And there's lots of different options there. And just like the Craft Club, you have everything you need. You have a surface, a stencil, the medium, which is the paste or the ink, and you can try it out and see how you like it. Oh, okay. Ooh, look at this one. This one's really like creamy. Call it creamy. I think I'm going to do everything else with this color. I hope it looks okay with the other blue, but I'm getting a little anxious to get this stencil off here. Maybe next time I do this one, I will just kind of put blobs and then kind of mix them together. What do you guys think? It looks like a mess right now. Oh, and look what I did. See how I went outside the stencil? I'm going to be able to clean that off because this is paste. Chalk paste. Okay, there's lots of little like dots and polka dots and stuff. All right. I think that's good. You want to see what a mess this is? Look at that. It looks like nothing. All right, let's see if we can make something beautiful out of this. Let's do a peel and reveal. Woo. I think it looks okay on that color. All right, let me put this in some water. I'm going to put it paste side down in my water. All All right. Okay, so this is that spot. Well, let me show it to you first. How cute is that? Of course, you could do it however you want, but see where I got a little outside my stencil? All I gotta do is get that a little wet and wipe it right off. What do you guys think? Easy? So that's our Hello Spring. I'm gonna let that sit. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you how I can clean that off. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Because I want you to see how these are reusable. Fix your mistakes. Almost there. One more spritz of water, I think, and we'll get it off. Okay. There we go. All clean. Ready for the next time I'm going to do a stencil on there. What do you guys think about that? Any questions about that while I clean up to do the next thing I want to show you? It is like magic. And it's just water. That's what I love. You don't have to use any cleaner or anything like that. No cleaner. All right, that was a much better example of cleaning off. I think my issue with this is I left it on way too long and it was black on white. But I am going to work on this once my live is done and see what it takes. I think the Stencil Cleaner is going to get it off, which is just that sponge thing. It looks like a magic eraser, but it isn't a magic eraser. You want to see with globs? Well, the only problem with that right now is my stencil is in water needing to be cleaned, and it's kind of hard to do that in my office. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do that at the very end if anybody wants to see it, or we can do that next week because that will be a lot faster, just doing the globs and kind of not really ombre because they would be different colors, but using them and kind of blending the colors together, if that makes sense. Yeah, because we've already, what's not to love about all this? Yeah. Oh, Deb, I'd be interested in trying that. Well, like I said, Karen, it doesn't dry out. You can just add water to this and still be able to use it until you've used it all, if that makes sense. So you're never going to have to throw this away before you use it. Because like I said, it is paste. It's not paint. So, oh, I did not need to do that. Look how liquidy my white is. This is a brand new one. This was the first color I actually had to buy a second pot of. And this is a really good consistency. But these stirrers are really cheap. And I just clean them off and keep using them again. But I'm going to use white in this next thing I'm going to show you. Because one of the new stencils I got last time was this one. Family celebrations with the months across the bottom, or family birthdays with the months across the bottom. And I told you I was going to show you how to, or I was going to start this project for you. So this is the board I'm using. This is how it is sold on our website. Oh, Deborah is home from the hospital. I talked to her a couple days ago, but I haven't too recently in the last couple days. But Sarah, thank you for asking. I will message her and let her know everyone was asking. Yeah, I was really bummed we were not able to get together when I was in Detroit a couple weekends ago, like we wanted to. The weather was just too bad to travel in. So it comes with, just like the smaller one, the white chalkboard surface. We do have surfaces that have black chalkboard surfaces. This one just happens to have white. And it was unfinished wood on this side. But I went ahead and painted it with my black chalk paint and then sealed it. You can see it's a little bit shiny. It is a matte finish. Because I thought then you can use this two-sided. You could do family birthdays on one side and family celebrations on the other side. And then, you know, just depending on what you want to display. But I really wanted to have a black background and use white for the letters. I just felt like it would stand out a little bit more, be a little more crisp. So that is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to do the family celebrations. Because like I showed you last week, I ordered from Amazon these little wood circles that have the holes at the top and bottom and the little hooks. So under each month, you can hang all the birthdays for that month. And also if you do the hearts, you can do anniversaries or like baptism days, things like that. Adoption days, you know, other important dates. So, I'm going to, let's see, I see I could have painted a little bit better. So I think I'm going to do this as the top. I'm going to do this backwards, upside down maybe, so you guys can see it. But first, who remembers what I got to do first? Oh, I know what fell. I think it was my Sharpie. Oh, let me show you this. Here's an example of a surface that has a black chalkboard background. So lots of choices on the website for different types of surfaces. All right, this is family celebrations. Okay. Now notice the stencil is a little bit bigger, so I'm going to move it up a little bit so that all of our months will fit across there. Yeah, Deb, these stencils are super. I was so excited when these came out because I have been wanting to make this, and I would not be surprised if a kit was in the near future, where they would have, you know, the surface, the stencil, maybe the little circles and hearts. I don't know, because that's kind of, you kind of need a different amount depending on how big your family is, how many birthdays and stuff you're going to be doing. All right, we're going to have to fuzz this guy a couple times. It's pretty sticky, but I just love this so much. All right. Sorry, clearing some notifications. I appreciate you guys hopping on and chatting with me. If I'm not seeing your question, hopefully another creator is. All right, this will be my last one. My last fuzzing. When you spray it to seal, do you spray the frame too? Yeah, you could. I did. I sprayed the frame. There's no harm in spraying the frame, so I did. All right, so I'm going to center this. Just kind of press it down a little bit so I can see. That looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead. You want to press out any air bubbles so that you don't get paste under the stencil. Let me show you. Pretty good? All right, so like I said, I'm just gonna do white on this for all of it. So I was gonna put a few blobs and then spread it out. This is like, if you can butter toast, you can stencil with Magnolia. Literally, you're spreading your medium into your stencil and loving how it turns out. Now remember, let's say I got this and once I peel this up, I'm like, oh, that is really not centered and it's gonna bug me. I can clean it off. But I think this is gonna be good. Perfect. Oop, I see one little blue splotchy spot. Look at that. What do you guys think? Okay, do you see right here on the O? A little bit got under. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry like this. And then I'll be able to scratch that right off. Probably with like a, what's it called? Like a stylus or something. Because I don't want it to smear. But I'll be able to get that little splotch off there on the O. Cool. So I do like the white on the black background. I think that looks really pretty. And so then what I would do once it was dry is I also bought these little, what are these called? They're like eye screws or something like that. So they screw into the wood. I guess I need scissors to open this. Goodness. They screw into the wood. Yeah, maybe I could use a Q-tip, but I don't want it to mess up the rest of the letter. So I'm just going to let it dry and then scrape it off. All right. These are really tiny, but here, and I might need to start it like with a little push pin or something. But the idea is then I would center this under the month. Let me get my little, I know what I need. These are so small. So I have a little, what are these called? Pliers to hold it. With my left hand because I need to hammer with my right hand. So let's go to the June because it's, or July, it's right here in the middle. Sorry if you see the top of my head. Oh, this is really soft. Oop. It's really soft. I got a little hole started and then you just screw it in the rest of the way. I might need to get bigger ones next time. I think it just takes some patience to hold on to it. All right, so if you just get it started, and don't try to do this when people are watching you live because it's very nerve-wracking. Anyway, I think you get the idea. You probably have seen these types of things before. So once you get it started in there, you're going to twist it, screw it in the rest of the way, and then you can hang your circles and your hearts. All right, I think I'm getting it. Sorry, you can't even see what I'm doing. Let me show you. There, see? I got one on there. So you do one of those for each month. And then you hang your little circles and hearts. Sweet. Yeah, I do love how the white pops off the black as well. All right, so I'm going to finish this project, obviously, off camera. off the live. We've been here almost an hour, so I want to respect your time. But isn't that so pretty? Yes. Love it. And then you could do, like I said, you could do family birthdays. You could leave the back blank. You could, I don't know, what else? Do you have other ideas? You could do the one that talks about, oh, there's a stencil we have too. It talks about grandkids. Haha, Cindy, you're funny. I tell you what, these products sell themselves because they're amazing and so easy to use. Okay, I think there's one about grandkids. You could hang the grandkids' names. Wouldn't that be so cute if you wanted to make it multi-purpose? Ooh, I may have to try that for my mother. All right, I did want to share a couple other things. All right, Sarah, I will do that next week when my stencil is clean. I want to show you a couple new things I found at Dollar Tree. These are surfaces that you can use probably just with our 5x7 stencils. Have you seen these in your store? These are similar to the other chalkboards they have, but they have a little jute twine hanger. And they also have a whiteboard one. Now this is a little slick, but I think you could still stencil on this. What I was thinking is maybe not two different ones, maybe two different ones. I'm going to take the jute twine off of this, both of them, and I'm going to glue them together back to back and maybe make a little stand for them with maybe tumbling tower blocks. We'll see. But I thought that, so here's one of our 5x7 stencils. It's a little bit small. I mean, the surface is a little bit small, but look, you could do the words. You could do a little bit of the flower, or you could just move it up and not have these little guys at the top. So I thought those were cute, and I thought, you know, if you wanted to make something as a gift, you could do that. And then they also had little house-shaped ones. Has anybody seen these? These are brand new at Dollar Tree right now. And this is a wood frame, just like the other chalkboards. So I thought those were cute. And you could even do the minis maybe on here. And then like some ribbon or something cute on those. So I thought those would be nice for $1.25 each. You put two of them back to back. That's still $2.50. And then you could just stencil whatever you want on there. Make a little stand with paint sticks or tumbling tower blocks. And you could do two different stencils. Your chalk paste would wash off of this because it is a chalkboard surface and a whiteboard surface. Oh yeah, Cynthia, for the eye screws, yeah. Actually, just tapping it very lightly with my hammer got it started enough that then, but I think what I need to do is you put a paintbrush tip or something through the hole, and then all you gotta do is twist it to get the screw to go in. I was trying to do it with my fingers and it was a little small. So, yeah. So anyway, that is pretty much what I had for you today. Unless you guys have any other questions, you can email me. I put my email address in the description box. It's just monarchmomdiy@gmail.com. The link to my Magnolia website is also in the description box. And I'd love to answer any questions you have about Craft Club, or if you are thinking about ordering a DIY kit because you want to try it out without, you know, buying the big containers of paste. There are also sample sets. I'm not exactly sure which colors it comes in, but there's a spring set. Actually, I think it might be these 4 colors and maybe 2 more in a sample packet set. They're just called spring chalk paste samples and also ink. So if you want to try out a variety of colors without ordering the big pots, you can get sample packets in a set of 6 different colors. So that's an option as well. But anyway, so next week I will have April's Craft Club kit, unless I get antsy and I come on live randomly to share that. I might do that because I really want people to see how cute they are. Really? The samples. I do notice that my upline Heidi, when she gets a sample, before she opens it, she like massages it a little bit to, you know, get it flowing pretty good. And then, yeah, so maybe try that next time. Get it. You do get samples in the Craft Club kits. But if I already have that color, I just save the sample because I might want to gift it to someone with, you know, a stencil at some point. So, I will have another order that I've gotten from Magnolia to share with you. I will show you the finished family celebrations. I don't yet have the grandparent stencil that I was talking about, but I think I'm going to order that to possibly do on the back. But I'm going to try to get it done. It probably won't have all, we have a lot of people in our 2 sides of the family, so I might just do my immediate family, show you the circles and the hearts hanging down. I might have some other projects done for my craft show that I can share with you. But there's always lots to talk about. And seals the ink. Heat. Yes. So ink is what you use on fabric. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have never sealed this. It's just with an iron. You let it dry, put some parchment paper down, and then just a warm iron for a couple minutes, and then on the back. But I don't plan on washing this, so I've never heat set the ink. It's just been hanging here. Same with this one that I made, the Be Kind. Oh, this was the project I used the paintbrush squeegees because I was trying to do the different spots of the rainbow. But if you were going to ink on a t-shirt, you definitely would heat set that. And then, or the tea towels as well, so that you can use them. Once it's heat set, you can wash and dry and they'll be completely fine. Okay? Any other last questions? To seal the chalk paste on your signs, like when I'm done with this, I will spray it again with clear matte because I don't want to take this off. I want this project to stay forever and ever. This perpetual dates calendar. So I just used the Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Cover Matte Clear Spray. It's like $4 at Walmart. Awesome, Deb. Gosh, I think there were like maybe 10 of you that are creators on my team that were on this. Yeah. Really, it's just going live and sharing your excitement. So if you love the products, why not share them with other people, right? All right, I'll wait like 1 more minute if there's any last questions. Can answer for you. Thank you, Terry, for your order. Thanks, guys. I have not even started projects for Sunday's video. So if you have ideas, my craft show is in just a few weeks. So I'm probably going to be focusing on things for that. I may do some projects using these. On my Sunday YouTube videos, I try not to use all the projects having stencils because it's not for everybody. But, you know, quick and easy DIYs that you can make for gifts. So I will see you, kind of, Sunday. What is in Magnolia this month if you sign up? Oh, the creator kit. Where did my paper go? Oh. Oh, look what you get. You get the bloom where you are planted. The one I used on this pretty You get that stencil. That's an 8.5 by 11. You get the Spring Minis, which has 12 small stencils. One of which is this, Hello Spring. Let's see what else. These two are 5 by 7. I have I Am Enough and Some Bunny Loves You. You get a chalkboard with a stand. You get this one that is 11 by 14. Gorgeous. It's just unfinished on this side. But the black with the white frame. You get green, yellow, white, and black chalk pastes. You get a sample of ink. You get these fun Magnolia stencils that I used to make the house and the Join Me that I'm going to put on my table at my craft show. Catalog, apron, some of those stir sticks, squeegee, the stencil cleaner, and the apron. Did I already say that? So it's a really great deal for $69. So yeah, if you're interested, you can learn more about it on my website. There's a Become a Creator, and you can find out all the information. Hope you show us all your things you have for your craft show. Again, I will. So, and it might not be till the day of. Sometimes what I do is I set up the night before, and I'll just kind of do a video just showing you everything, how I have it displayed, and kind of telling you like the prices. That's April 23rd. It's a Saturday in a couple weeks that I will be hosting that at our church with 40 other crafters and vendors. Tara, are you saying you're interested in the creator? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then order tomorrow. Would you get it before Easter? What is tomorrow, the 8th? Probably. I think it usually takes about a week. But if that was a deal breaker for you, you could find out for sure. You could order tonight. And the creator kits are already put together. So it's not like they're having to pull the supplies. They're already like ready to go. So they ship pretty quickly, I believe. It comes from North Carolina, so it might depend on where you live, that it might take an extra day or two to get it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I need to go drink some water. And thanks, Julie. You got yours in a week. Tara, let me know if you have any other questions. Feel free to email me, or you can just go to the website and find out the information there. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.